Hey guys, Average Man here reviewing Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Deluxe Class Warpath. And here is Warpath, and here is the box he comes in. We got Warpath leading the charge and go that way. He's a tank. He doesn't have any missiles, accessories, but that's okay. We still love him. Yep. We got Kingdom. We got the Autobot Arc back there. Transformers. Authentic, so you know it's good. Got the Kingdom artwork there. He's an Autobot, of course. Stuff there. 26 steps. We are not gonna beat that speed run. I'll tell you why in a minute. There's the toy. Pretty much it. Now, we got Warpath here, and he is a tank. Big brick, basically. Any articulation in tank mode, he can move the turret full 360. He has wheels right here. What? There. He could go down the streets of wherever streets. I still don't know the storyline. I was supposed to look it up. I think there's blinded in prehistoric Earth. I'm not sure, but with all the artwork, it does look like it. So he can move the. This is the turret, right? The cannon's the turret. What is this called? Or unless this is the turret, I don't know. The cabin. Let's call it the cabin. That can move. The gun cannon could just go up and down like that. This whole thing does not go up. Well, kind of, but you just kind of take them apart when you do that. Not articulation, details. We got the Autobot symbol right there, so you know he's a good guy. Nice detailing on the treads. He does have some points of not articulation, but why do I say articulate? That is the word of the day, articulation. Like posts where you could put the effects parts. I don't have any with me right now, do I? None around me, so I can't show that off. Actually, no. Wait, over here. No. Nah, it's not in this little pile. Well, in the future reviews, I'll bring the effects parts back. The blast effects. See it there and there. I don't know why this one's white. I'm not sure. Didn't paint it, or is it a button he could press? It's not a button. And of course, at the end of the cannon, check out all the details. Alright, now for comparison, here he is with a basic deluxe car, Red Alert. I think a tank would be bigger, like by just probably be like that, right? By size. Actually, in the original toys, he was a mini bot. He was so tiny. But then they upscale him to a deluxe class at least, so the robot mode will be in scale with the other regular size. Here he is with Optimus, a tank in the truck. Yeah, just like that. Here he is with Combiner Wars Warpath. They made him into a little mini bot to be for reference, Generation 1, the OG vintage Generation 1. So yeah, he's bigger. And speaking of OG, here is the OG Warpath. The original toy. Close that up. Well, this is not the original toy. This is the vintage collection. Like the re-release of the original toy. So small. He's small. It is a mini bot. He is so tiny. Now, transformation, I'm gonna have to admit, after spending a couple of days trying to do it smoothly, and you know, flawlessly. I couldn't do it, so yeah, I am not a smart man. I'll just do what I can do. I guess if you get this toy, pay very close attention to the instructions. I am just gonna wing it, okay? So this review is not a transformation guide. Do not use this as a transformation guide, because I'm lost as you are if you're looking at this video. But I digress. I want to just show off the toy, so let's do it to it. Let's first come down here. This panel here, it comes off. So you just want to spread out the threads a bit to disconnect. As such. You see the two slots right here. Then you got the two tabs right there that will go in there as such. And then these two tabs will go into these two slots. So it just rests like that. Or not rest, but it just clicks in. So you just put that to the side. Come over here. You'll kind of, these two sections, they're gonna spread out that way, so you can have clearance to pull this out as such. Simple, right? That's the simple part. Now you would, oh, it came off for me, but you would just split this apart. These connecting points will just connect there. These two connecting points will connect like that. So you just split that. The Autobot symbol is part of this panel here. Don't worry about that. It is not floating in the ether, in air. What I say? So then you take this section, bring that up like that. So you could see this is crotch plate. That is a technical term that's fans call it, the crotch area, if you will, of robots. Now, this few steps, I don't know, 4 through 10, are all jumbled up in my mind. So see if you could just follow along. I'll do my best. There's a lot of panel shifting, so I don't know where to start. So come over here. Let's just bring that down. Bring that down. This area here, we'll take this, I want to call it a C piece, because it looks like a C. That's what I shall call it. You could just bring that down like as such. This panel, you can go ahead, close that up, and push that in as such. Now, this assembly, we shall just do like that. Bring that over here. Actually, no. Was that really good? Was that so hard? Huh. And then we're going to take this area, fold that here, and as you could see, there is like a little notch right there. We'll go into this little tab. And you're just gonna connect this as such. There we go. And is that the leg? That is the leg. Wow, that was so easy. Wow, usually it's the opposite off camera. So we'll take this C as such. Put that in. Fold this in. And close that up as such. There you go. Wow. I guess enough practice showed off. So we do that. Come over here. We got two panels here. You want to just close. You could just push this in, kinda. You know, flatten out like that. And then you could just take that and flatten it against. We shall take this, his shoulder girdle, you want to call it that. Bring that up as such. Come over here, straighten out the arms. This part right here is kind of, wait, actually, you will disconnect. No, okay, it's this part near on the on the biceps or the triceps technically. You fold that in over here. You fold that in. It kind of clicks in. You can see that red tab. To make it easier, you just bend at the elbow as such. Come over here. Actually, you know what? Before you bring this up, you're gonna open this back part, flip out. Mine's a little stuck. Flip his noggin. Connect this part. 2 tabs, 2 slots. Come over here, and since his head is now out of the cabin, you could push this in, or you could leave it out. I think in a cartoon it was out, but I'm not sure on that. Just push that in. Now bring out his shoulder blades. And the instructions say you'll take this piece, connect it over here as a shoulder shield, a buckler, would you call it that? And that is Warpath in his robot mode, and that was easier said than done. Did I get everything? I'm just double check. Yeah, according to the instructions, this is how it's supposed to look. Let's look at the box. Yeah, looks like it. I did it. Awesome. I was worried about this video. So all in all, here's Warpath, and I like it. It's Warpath. There's nothing much else to say. Decked out in this dark, rusty red. Is that the right color? Anyway, articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, so he does have the wiggles. Full 360. He can look up. He can look down. Kinda. His arm can do full 360. He has elbow swivel. Bend at the elbow. As such, 90 degrees. His wrist is just... Actually, no. His wrist is not on one piece. It is on a swivel. So you could turn it as much as you can. May shave off a centimeter or millimeter of plastic, but that's okay. He does have... I think he does have waist rotation, but this thing is in the way. There we go. So he can turn his waist. His hips, as such, this thing is in the way, so it doesn't have full range of motion without moving it around, but he can kick all the way up, kick all the way back. Could kind of go up, but you gotta go past that. So he could do the splits, but not straight across. Does have thigh swivel, knee, go about that far. Nothing at the feet, because this is his foot, massive foot. But he does have angle tiltage for posability. And as I don't think I mentioned on the other figures, but keeping in line with the Siege toy line, he does have all the Transformers do have this thing in the back to put the weaponizers on, as in the arm and forearm. Bottom is the feet for the rocket boots. And as for effects parts, or for effects, again, right here on the cannon, this white button, what does it do? What does it mean? I don't know. Right here on the shoulder, so he could be blasted in the shoulder shield. Right here on his shin. So yeah, pretty good figure. Now for comparison, here he is with Cheetor. See how they stack up together? Deluxe and Deluxe. He is with his Combiner Wars version. And a little mini bot. The sad thing about this version is that his gun is not on his chest. That's classic. This is classic Warpath, but it didn't happen. Here he is with the vintage G1 Minibot. And you see we have come a long way, have we? And here is with Voyager. Actually, leader class, I think, but no, leader size. No, Voyager size, I'm sorry. Optimus Prime. You know, let's just call him Optimus Prime. So, there we have it, Warpath. And except for this confusing area, even though I did it flawlessly, perfection, all in all, he's a good figure. If you're a fan of him throughout the cartoon, the G1 cartoon, pick this guy up. So it's not a bad toy to have. So yeah, until next time, this is Average Man saying, see ya. By the way, I forgot to include this. This is what I got for him. And I think it's the same Black Arachnia card I got with Cheetor. Let's look it up. Let's see. It's a Maximal. Yes, same pose. It looks like the same text. I'm not sure the text changed. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Did I get this with Cheetor? I don't remember. But yeah, because I did not get this with Black Arachnia. So let's look at the text over here. People say you're peeling it. It's not vintage. It's it has been soiled. That looks like the same thing. Let's just say that's an R and a P. That's how it looks to me. R and P. So it's the same. It's the same card. There are chances for you to get the same card in other things. So there's that. So yeah. Whoop. And that's the golden disc that I got for Warpath. Till next time, see ya.